start your engines up because coming up, we're going to tell you about a local business that will let you have an actual piece of NASCAR in your garage or in your home. I'll explain coming up on Good Day Oregon, first live local.
Good Day Oregon.
Right now, we're on the go with Joe, and today he has joined the pit crew of a very unique local business. Joe is in Gresham, and he's here now to tell us how you can park a piece of NASCAR in your garage or right in your living room.
Well, hello, race fans. I'm here in Gresham with Mike Burkhart. Good morning to Mike. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Mike is the man behind American Racecar and Furniture. Interesting title because Mike specializes in bringing NASCAR-style racing to your home two ways. You can, I guess you take old NASCAR stock cars and you turn them into street-legal cars, correct?
Correct.
And then on top of that, you turn them into furniture? Explain to me how that works exactly.
Well, it's quite of a process. What we had first did, we took several different types of cars, the front ends, the back ends, and we started making molds off of them so that way we can build you such as an executive desk, a coffee table. We also offer end tables, couches, and love seats.
Wow. Okay. Where did you get this idea to turn them into furniture?
Actually, I've been a race guy myself for many years, raced here in Portland with a couple of famous people out there, like Greg Biffle for one. And so what I did one day, I was out in my shop with my employees. We're working on the race car, and I kept looking at it. My office looked a little bare, and I wanted something different in there. So I cut the front of my race car off, and I said, let's turn it into a desk.
And you mentioned Greg Biffle. You're actually going to have a giveaway in concert with Sunset Speedway involving one of his cars, right? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, what we're going to do, Greg Biff will be coming to town hopefully on July 18th, and when he does, we want him to be able to drive one of our vehicles in. It will be a Greg Biffle lookalike car. The car we're working on was one of Greg's old vehicles that he had driven back, I think, in year 2000. It was a road course car, so we brought the Granger car out here, tore it apart. We're going to reassemble it and make it a street legal NASCAR for somebody.
And they're going to be doing a giveaway at Sunset Speedway starting this weekend. You can start qualifying for that, and then they're going to have the giveaway later in the year. For more information on that, just go to kptv.com. And we've got more stuff to show you with Mike and the crew here coming up a little bit later in the show. Let's send it back to you guys. We're back in Gresham with Mike Burkhart from American Racecar and Furniture. Okay, in the last segment, Mike, we showed how you actually take NASCAR racers and you turn them into furniture. But you can also take something like this, this is an actual race car,
yes,
correct?
Yes.
And you can, I guess, trick it out so people can drive it on the road, right? Like a normal car.
Correct.
How do you go about doing that? Because that seems like these are obviously not built for driving down I-5 or something like that. They go around the big oval, we all know. How do you go about turning something like this into something that you can drive on the street?
Well, it's a big, wide variety of view. You'd have to first take a look at NASCAR. First of all, NASCAR, these are one of the safest built cars in America. These cars are built to wreck at high speeds of 200 miles an hour plus. For our guys to be able to get out of them, out of a bad accident or crash and get out and walk away. So the safety of this vehicle is unprofound compared to our regular street legal cars. But what we do is when we do get a car here and someone specifies exactly what they want in their street legal NASCARs, because we do offer CD players, cigarette lighters, anything else they might want in there, we go ahead, we completely take the body off this whole vehicle. We go in, if it's going to be a two-seater, we'll go in, we'll cut a few of the bars out, we'll make more room inside, make it plushed out to the way they want it, go ahead and put a body back on it and add some lights, tail lights, and we're ready to go.
Anything you can think of, you can have a piece of NASCAR in your garage. If you want to learn more about his company and a special giveaway they're doing with Sunset Speedway, which we're going to talk about later in the show, just go to kptv.com and we'll have more from Gresham coming up in just a bit. Let's send it back to you guys in the studio. Motor running, because we're going to tell you about a special giveaway where you can own a piece of NASCAR right in your garage. I'll explain how coming up next on Good Day Oregon, first live local.
We're on the go with Joe right now, and if you like high speed, Joe is finding out how you could win an authentic NASCAR racer of your very own. He's in Gresham with the details.
Hey everyone, we are in Gresham at American Racecar and Furniture. Right now we've got Jerry Schramm with Sunset Speedway. Jerry, how are you this morning?
Good, I'm good. How are you?
Great, thanks for joining us. What this company does is they actually take NASCAR racers, like this one you see right here, and then they tinker around with it. We've got this gentleman working right here to make it street legal, so you can actually drive a NASCAR race car on the open road. And you guys are doing a special giveaway involving this piece that this gentleman's working on right here.
Right.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, they're going to construct this street legal NASCAR, and Greg Biffle will probably drive it out to the track on July 18th.
Greg Biffle, professional driver,
right,
for those people who don't know. Okay.
And it's going to be a giveaway that will go on from now until September 20th at the Sunset Speedway.
Well, it's the start of race season, so starting this weekend, people can go out to Sunset Speedway, register, and then at the end of the season, you're going to be giving away this street legal NASCAR thing.
Yes, we will.
That's pretty cool, because this is obviously something that not everyone gets to drive as a legit NASCAR thing on the street there.
Yep.
So people just head out there and that's it? It's that simple? Just sign up? Okay.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, if you want to learn more about that or this company, which, again, they make cars and furniture out of NASCAR stock cars, go to kptv.com. We're going to have more with them coming up in just a bit. Let's send it back to you guys. Fans, and check it out. We're going to show you how you can own a piece of NASCAR in your garage or in your office. I'll explain how coming up on Good Day Oregon, first live local. Mike Burkhart once again. How are you, Mike?
Good.
Great. Mike is the man behind American Racecar and Furniture. Okay, now that sounds like an interesting combination, Mike. What you do is you take NASCAR racers like what we're looking at right here, and you do two things. One, you can turn it into a car that you can drive on the open road, right?
Correct, yes.
And how long does that process take? Because obviously these cars are made for driving down the oval at, hundreds of miles an hour. You're making it so you can drive it, out to the grocery store down I-5, correct?
Yeah, once we start the process, depending on what whistles and bells that people want in their car, how plush they want it, it takes us anywhere from 1 to 3 months to build.
And how do you get your hands on these racers? I mean, these are professional cars. How did you get your hands on them?
We have various NASCAR teams back east that we're allowed to call because after their cars get so old back there, we go ahead and we'll purchase them from them. They're used vehicles, so we bring them out here, check them over, make sure the frame, chassis, everything's sound, and we go ahead and start the conversion.
Okay, so as we said, they're American Racecar and Furniture. So that means we got to go inside here into your office where we've got the second part of that equation. You actually take these NASCAR racers and you, I guess, retrofit them into furniture, right? Tell us about that. We've got I guess this is a desk made out of the front of a NASCAR racer, is that right?
Correct, yes. These desks are the original size. Everything that we do are all original size. This desk here can actually take the glass off, pull the desk out, do a little trimming, and we can actually bolt that on the front of a car.
Yeah, so what do you make out of these racers? We've got the coffee table, the desk, and you were telling me there's other things as well.
Yes,
right?
we make coffee tables, desks. We also make, we use the same piece here as the desk. We also use it as your barbecue grill. Your barbecue grill sits in the back of it, so you can sit on your deck and barbecue and entertain. We offer coffee table, end tables, love seats, and couches.
Very cool stuff. And check it out. This weekend, starting at Sunset Speedway, they're going to start a promotion where you sign up and you can actually win one of his retrofitted NASCAR racers. So it's a street legal NASCAR that you can check out. Just go to Sunset Speedway starting this weekend and you can register for that giveaway. For more information, just go to kptv.com. And we'll have more with Mike and the crew here coming up a little bit later in the show. Let's send it back to you guys in the studio. Hey everybody, and coming up, we're going to tell you how you can own a piece of NASCAR, whether it's in your garage, your office, your bedroom, you name it. That's coming up on Good Day Oregon, first live local.
At 4, we're following breaking news.
With Mike Burkhart at American Racecar and Furniture. And as we said in the last segment, Mike, you do two things. You take NASCAR racers, actual professional racers, and you turn them into street legal cars like this Greg Biffle racer right here. Yes. You also take them and turn them into pieces of furniture. Okay, so explain to me how you do that. For instance, you've got, this is, I guess, part of a frame of a car. Is that right?
Yeah, this came out of the mold. This is a fiberglass mold of the front end of the vehicle. And so when we pull it out of the mold, after we apply whatever paint job and scheme we put on it, we start adding the decals. Then you get your wheels and tires back here.
Okay.
Go on the side. We install the desk in this back part here. Finish it off with glass.
Well, let's go ahead and see the finished product here, because I kind of want to sit at one of these things here. Like this is the actual desk. So it's an actual desk that you can have at your office. Here, I'm going to have my photographer Mike get around here so he can get a shot of this. I mean, it's got the big logo on it, just like any NASCAR racer would, and it's basically like you're sitting at a race car.
Correct. This way, local companies that love NASCAR, want NASCAR, they can actually have us do their own logo, their personal logo of their business in here, and they're a part of NASCAR. They come in each day, any customer walks in, sees their logo. It's a great sales.
I would love to see, like, somebody showing up for a job interview at some company, and the guy's sitting at this desk, and he's like, "So, Billy, tell me why you want to work at this company. Is it because we have race cars right here in the office?" I mean, there's all sorts of possibilities. And you've got the coffee table here as well if you want something a little more, not as elaborate, but still pretty cool. And you were telling me all sorts of other projects that people can have in NASCAR form, correct?
Yes, that's why I say when it comes to NASCAR, we virtually do anything, from custom shows for people to banquets. Whatever you want in NASCAR, give us a call because we can bring anything out. We'll set anything up. And it's a great event. You
can learn more about his company at kptv.com, and we've got more later in the show. I think the only thing this desk needs is a little horn that goes, that'd be kind of cool, but what are you going to do? We'll send it back to you guys in the studio. Well, hey everyone, I'm tinkering under the hood here with Mike Burkhart and the crew at American Racecar and Furniture. There's your problem right there, by the way. Here, I'll let you handle that. Good man. Getting ready for a very cool promotion where they're going to be giving away. This is actually a car that's going to be a street legal NASCAR racer, and you and a couple of local companies are going to be doing a giveaway at Sunset Speedway, right? Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, we got Custom Touch Collision Care and Gresham Ford to come in with us for this big giveaway. We've got this car from back east from Greg Biffle's company, and we're going to go ahead and refab it, have it out at Sunset Speedway on the 18th of July to be given away.
So this is something you can drive down I-5, you can drive it to the supermarket or whatever, but it's not going to look like your normal Civic or Datsun or what have you. It's going to look a little something like this. This is an actual Greg Biffle racer right here, correct?
Yes,
so
this was
a little something like
this was Greg Biffle's championship car before he left the Portland area and went back east. So we still have it sitting here. We'll have it out at Sunset Speedway for viewing, so anyone wants to come out and take a look at it, they can.
So starting this weekend, you can sign up for this giveaway. It's going to continue throughout the race season at Sunset Speedway. But let's say you don't win, you can actually come to Mike and the crew here, and they'll take these NASCAR racers and turn it into something that you can drive yourself. And this is what it starts with. I mean, this is an actual racer, right?
This is an actual race car here, yep. So
okay.
Just turnkey, ready to go.
Well, I want to hear how this baby sounds. So I'm going to back up a little bit. Why don't you go ahead and hop in? Hey, take it around. Give it a rip there. Give it a rip for us there, Mike. I want to hear how this sounds. And by the way, he will retrofit it so you don't have to climb in the window a la Dukes of Hazzard. But when you have an actual NASCAR racer, this is how you do it. And yeah, you probably won't have to have, I'm guessing you have the ready-made steering wheel when you make one of these. Is that right?
Steering wheels are always made to come off and on. Look at this, anti-theft proof. Take it with you inside.
But I'm saying when you retrofit it,
yes.
you might actually have the steering wheel in there so you don't have to keep removing it. Very nice. All right, fire it up there, big guy. Now we've got a link to their website. It's about to get very loud, by the way. We've got a link to the website. At kptv.com if you want to learn more about them and the giveaway at Sunset Speedway. All right, hit down the road, baby. Okay, it's a little loud. Let's send it back to you guys in the studio.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Being there. Yeah, Joe.